India and the United States are on the verge of concluding the first phase of a landmark bilateral trade pact, a deal set to reshape economic relations between the two countries. Initiated by directors from both governments in early 2025, the agreement has rapidly progressed through 6 rounds of negotiations, with the initial segment primarily focused on reciprocal tariffs and market access issues. Official statements from the Indian Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agarwal and the Union Minister Piyush Goyal confirm that the finalization of the first tranche is expected by the end of this month. Both countries share an ambition to boost bilateral trade from the current $191 billion to an ambitious $500 billion by 2030. The progress is noteworthy given the backdrop of recent US tariff hikes on Indian products, many of which were implemented in response of India's continued purchases of Russian oil, which India has reduced because of the sanctions placed on top Russian giants by the US. Trump has said that he might reduce tariffs on India as the deal progresses. Alongside the trade pact, an energy cooperation has also taken center stage, with India signing its first ever long-term structured LPG import contract with the United States. The agreement allows India to source around 10% of its annual LPG requirements from the US, benchmarked to the Mont Belvieu pricing hub and negotiated by a combined team from Indian Oil, Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Petroleum. The government emphasizes that diversifying supplies not only ensures secure, affordable energy for Indian households but also provides greater resilience against supply disruptions. The deal is hailed as a critical win for India's energy security and as foundation for deeper collaboration, potentially yielding more robust long-term contracts in the future. Now remember, India is hit with 50% tariffs by the US, which has affected the export-oriented sectors. India's trade deficit has widened to $41.68 billion in October from $32.15 billion in September. Goods exports in October declined by 11.8% year-on-year, the steepest drop in recent memory. The textile and apparel sector was worst hit. Exports in this category fell nearly 13%, mirroring disproportionately high tariffs that reached 60% on certain items. The decline reflects not only reduced demand but also higher barriers for Indian market access in the United States, which is a principal destination for many products including carpets and cotton yarns. Data from the Confederation of Indian Textile Industry and government trade numbers highlight a contraction in carpets by 15.8% and cotton products by over 13%. Cumulative textile and apparel exports between April and October contracted by 1.57%, while overall exports slumped by about 12%. To tackle this crisis, the government of India has rolled out a $5 billion relief package to support affected exporters. Now, however, everything is not looking that bad. Looks like Trump has realized that tariffs are actually increasing prices of goods in the US markets too. He has decided to cut tariffs on agricultural items like coffee, beef, processed foods and more. India's Commerce Ministry officials note that these proposed tariff reductions will open doors for Indian fruit, vegetable and processed foods, improving farmer prospects and export earnings. If the trade deal works out and Trump cuts tariffs on India, as he said earlier, the tariff cuts could offset some of the losses suffered by the Indian exporters in textile and other high tariff categories, while while realigning trade flows to support both economies as they move into a new era of partnership. India has in the recent times diversified its trade too by signing agreements and FTAs with various other countries, and its overall growth trajectory is robust, with Moody's report suggesting that India remain the fastest growing G20 economy through 2027. But a deal with the US is crucial too for some sectors. While officials say that the deal is nearing completion, the uncertainty still remains though. It could be a win-win for both sides, or Trump could just take a U-turn. We'll see what happens next and bring you the latest updates. Till then, keep watching ET Now for more such news and views.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.